Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special video. Today I went to this flea market and I picked up this box that you see here behind Steve Garvey bobblehead. It's kind of trashy, right? Well, anyways, the reason why I got it was because it's a 1980 Topps and it says set. As I move this here, you can look here. It says Topps baseball cards 1980 complete set. All right. So I asked the person, I opened them, saw the cards in here. I didn't go through them. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because I wanted to show you. Let's see if I get that Rickey Henderson rookie. I won't tell you how much I paid for this box, but it wasn't that much. All right, because just by looking at this wet spot here, that kind of scary. But when I open the cards, as you can see, they're not really damaged. Oops, sorry. Okay. Remember, this is a one-man gang, so I'm doing all this by myself. Anyways, so let's get started. What I'm gonna do is just basically go through the cards and let's see what happens. Is there a Rickey Henderson? Did I do good? And even if I didn't, if there's no Rickey Henderson, this is a perfect starter kit set, you know. Johnny O's. These cards are pretty not that good, but hey. Alright. Those are the ones that I picked up on the side. So let's go ahead and start here, right? I'm just gonna get a stack of them and push this guy back. Go by them real quick. Here's Tug McGraw, not bad. Jerry Royce. Remember, this is a flea market that I went today, and I saw people going through some boxes of baseball cards, and I was like, hey, cool. Then when I was about to leave, I saw this box, and I said, hey, you know what? 1980 is not bad. Look, Alan Trammell, Lou Whitaker. Looks pretty cool. Here's the Alan Trammell card. Cut really bad. Tony Perez. Fergie Jenkins. Here's the checklist. Alright, Billy Smith. Don Baylor. Oh, I could see a little wetness on the spots on the corner over here. Oops, sorry. Cat, Clancy. Okay, Jim Stoddard. Alright. So I'm gonna go pretty fast. Paul Blair, the guy, oh look, Dave Parker, got some good players here. Carlton, Fred Lynn, Pete Rose, good cards. Ron Jackson, Larry Boa, Carl Jasinski, Rock Carew. Alright. So far, pretty cool. But I am seeing some, what'd you call that? Water stains. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I could find, oh look, rest in peace, Mr. Davy Lopez. Just passed away 2 days ago, I think. May he rest in peace. They had a great infield. What's it, Garvey, my favorite player, and George Brett. All right, Phil Russell, Ron Say, Steve Garvey, Davey Lopes. That's when I used to love the Dodgers. I used to be a Dodger fan back then. Why? Big time Garvey fan. All right, can't wait for the Dodgers to retire Garvey's number, and the Hall of Fame gets him in the Hall of Fame. All right, so my thing here is basically looking for that Rickey Henderson rookie. All right, if I do find them, like even now, I will stop sharing Odell Murphy, sharing this, but I know I have a bunch of cards here to start a set. Why? Because vintage cards are pretty cool. A lot of people like to collect them. I've sold 19. Ooh, yes. Look at this guy. Nolan Ryan. He forgot about him. Nice card right there. Rolly Fingers. Cool. Craig Reynolds. Joe Morgan. Hey, Mr. Joe. I used to love when I used to buy packs 1980s. And then you get a Johnny Bench because my dad used to love Johnny Bench and my brother. Yeah. I had a friend also when we used to compete to see who gets the Garvey first because he was a Garvey fan. You know who you are, huh? Mauricio. Here's the Dodgers. Yeah, we used to kind of compete. Let's see who gets Garvey. We used to go to the store and, you know those big cards where they have their, the image, well, just their face, actually. The store clerk would pick up the top card and you could see who's next. And if it was Garvey, boom, you will see us run to our house to go get to buy a card because, you know, Garvey was there. And then you go show it off. Hey, look what I got. I got Steve Garvey. Yeah, big Dodger fan, big Garvey fan. Yes, and then I followed him to the Padres. Where, remember that home run he hit against the Cubbies? I guess it was game 4. In game 4, he hit that home run to give him the opportunity to win it, to go to the World Series game 6. See, this cards right here look nice. Still a little. Hey, here's Kid Hernandez, but you can see how it looks here wet. Butch Weniger. I remember my dad used to take my 1980 cards and paste them on an album where it has the stickiness. You pick up the plastic, you put a photo there. So my dad did that for us because I didn't know about cards back then. Yeah, it wasn't until later that I realized they're worth something. Sorry for that. Oh, Nolan Ryan. Strikeout leaders. Oh, this looks nice. Okay. Yeah, Joe Niekro, Joe Niekro brothers. Great knuckleball pitchers. Alright. So I know there's a lot of cards here. Still looking. See. Who's that? Andre Dawson. Alright. Gaylord Perry. You can see how they're damaged on the top. Yep. But again, you know, I didn't search them over there. Just bought them and hoping that the Rickey Henderson is here. 1980s rookie. It did say complete set, but you know, by the blue. Frank White All-Star. Bob Nepper. Willie Aikens. Look at that beard. OT. John Stearns. Alright, sorry if I don't switch them over. Yeah. I gotta be careful because sometimes, like what happened with one of the packs that I opened, I didn't realize that I skipped a card. And later when I was kind of looking at the cards, I realized that I missed an insert and I didn't show it on my channel. Oh, look at Dave Winfield. Nice. Ted Martinez, Dodgers. Larry Cox, Buddy Bell, Alan Ashby. He played for San Pedro Pirates. That's my high school. Oh, that was Mike Schmidt. Greg Lucinski, power hitter. Phil Garner. Remember those hats? The uniform. Now let me see. 645, 646, 357. So was it tell me that somebody went through them and they maybe, ooh, Gossage, maybe they took the Rickey Henderson card. That's not nice. Jack Clark. Look, if they were all like this condition, that'd be awesome because they look pretty clean. Hey, here's a nice card, Eddie Murray. Here's Tom Seaver. No, that's not him. Mike Lacoste, sorry. So I'm backwards. All right, Joe Randall. Rob Piccolo. All right, so I'm going pretty fast. Still looking for that card. Hey, De Concepcion. Yeah, my dad was a big Dodger fan. Steve Yeager, I was a Reds fan. And so I collected the Cincinnati Reds baseball players. All right. Let's see. We're halfway there. What's going to be fun with this set is that I'm actually going to build it. Just going to see if I'm going to need any more cards and maybe buy some of the cards that have a little stain on them. Okay, because I'm looking at the ones here and they look good. They don't look like they got wet. Hey, Manny Mota. Rick Dempsey. Jim Anderson. Alright. Let's go. Only if I knew which number was Rickey Henderson, I could just go straight to the, well, look, 203, 208, 207, 333, see, 336. So they're kind of in order, but Kenny Landrux. But I believe somebody went through them. Hey, look, Bruce Bochet. Yeah, that's what I think. But anyways, again, if you love to collect cards like I do, I mean, just to go through them right now brings back memories of when I was a kid. All right, turn them over. All right, and I used to collect these cards here. And I didn't really know that they were worth anything. I just bought them because I wanted Garvey. Oh, look. Nice highlights. Manny Mota. Willie McCovey. Oh, look at this one's nice too. Oh, here's the man. Pedro Rose. Pete Rose. Good condition. Yeah, I'm just going to leave them here and I'll come back for them. Ron Say, El Pingüino. That's what they used to call him. The Penguin. Hector Cruz. All right. Clint Hurdo. Oh, man. Willie Horton. Rick Sutcliffe. I think that's his rookie. Let's go. Dave Frost. All right. So we already saw that we have the Nolan Ryan. We're almost done here. Like a little bit less than half to go. Let me put these cards that I have down here. Oops, sorry. Remember, one man gang. All right, Joe Necro, Mike Phillips. I was looking at eBay to see how much the partial sets, how much people are buying them for. You know, some were $70, some were like 100. It all depends, I guess, on the condition. Right? So, my thing, obviously, it's not to sell them, is to finish the set. And if that means I have to buy, what's his name? Rickey Henderson, then I will buy Rickey Henderson. Oh, see, did I skip somebody? It'd be funny if I was to skip a card and guess who it was. Hey, Tom Seaver. Right? Rick Miller. Yeah, I used to like those Angel uniforms. Probably the best uniforms that they had. And the white ones. But too bad my Angels haven't been playing so good. Alright, here we go. Sorry if I do move here. Mario Guerrero. Hey, Bill Russell. I don't know if that's the second time I've seen Bill Russell. Hey, nice. Gary Carter. Ooh, just off centering. Look at that top. Alright. Bucky Dent. How many of you guys remember the Bucky Dent? I know some Boston fans don't like him. I wonder why. Joe Ferguson. Art Howell. Joe Rudy. All right, still working. Ooh, Alfredo Griffin. Look at that. That looks nice. Rick Manning, I guess. Gary Renicky, Joe Sambito. Hey, this guy, Ken Takobi. Who remembers him? Where he used to pitch. I don't think. Well, yeah. Rob Stinson. Kurt Babakwa. Jim Palmer. All right. And I think I might be right where somebody went through them and took the Rickey Henderson. Hope I'm like this one. Brian Downing. I remember him. He played outfield, but was started as a catcher. Yep. Rickey Henderson. Where are you? Where are you? Bobby Grich, Mario Soto, Gorman Thomas. Yep. Pedro Bourbon. You remember me and my friend used to, when we used to drive up north from Southern California. Ooh, Palm we used to play a game just by naming the player's last name, and then we had to name the player's first name. And if the other person didn't know who was he, we had to name the team that they were in. All right, so look, it's empty now. No Rickey Henderson. Yeah, that's too bad, but that's just the way it is. All right, let's see. Angels, future stars. All right, Mike Heat, Tommy John, Julio Gonzalez. Turn it around. Yeah. Gene Tennants. Hey, what happened to Ozzie Smith? Supposed to be here too, right? Or not? Hey, Greg Nettles. Nice. Terry Whitfield, Salvando, Jose Cruz, Reggie Smith. Coming to the end. And of course, what are the chances that the last few cards could be Rickey Henderson? All right. 3 to go. Lupinella. No. And no. I did not get a Rickey Henderson. Well, that's what it is. It's a risk. But did I pay that much for him? No, I didn't. So I'm glad for that. But it was nice just trying to see if by any chance I had that Rickey Henderson rookie. Well, at least I'm going to start this 1980 set. I did get the Nolan Ryan and a few other superstars. And we'll see. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And see you next time. God bless you.